Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on the UMass Minutemen. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Eagles have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UMass offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
To the ground with the back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. A quick completion to the left for the first down. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Running back searching for a hole. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Pumachan. Quick strike complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to power their way ahead. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. UMass will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Eagles offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
At the 40, there he goes. He's off to the races. He now has 53 yards rushing already. What a way to start this new season.
This offensive line takes a lot of pride. They're very good at communicating, and they love pushing fronts around. You're seeing it on that last play, breaking off a long run, doing it early in the season in the opening game. That sets the tone for this offense.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. He wants to throw. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Eastern Michigan has moved into the red zone. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, the ground game. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Got it in the middle, it's Reese. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Eagles are moving quickly down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Not much room, he gets 1 down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Snyder. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. You caught it! And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. The field goal is no good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic three. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better...
Reels it in down the left side. He's loose. Touchdown, Minutemen! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Got his man quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's now piled up 68 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Wide out in motion. Looking to pass. It's Snyder. He looks that one in nicely. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
That's caught. It's Reese. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Sixth play of the drive coming up. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Daniels. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guy.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UMass offense returns to the field. They go to the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field, it's Pumachan. Gets it out quickly. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's John. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The offense has 1st and 10 from the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man on the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass!
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Back to throw, it's Snyder. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. He's looking to throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Catch in the middle, it's Hardy. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Give to the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Mitchell. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Mitchell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. The give to the back. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Snyder. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive and trying to... And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits those uprights right in half. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 24 over the Sharks. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On the run, it's Tester. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Line gets set, 1st down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking downfield, it's Pumachan. Pressure coming.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket, yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Reese. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, and that small change, they take over at the 43.
Just such a nice job by him, understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. He's able to jump the throw and pick it up.
The UMass offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Back to throw. It's Pumachan. It's complete to the right. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Yeah, you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand that ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
Going up top on first down. It's caught downfield. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll throw it on first down. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. On second down, he'll let it fly. Caught over the middle. It's Reese. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the incompletion, looking at second down. To throw, it's Snyder. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Getting some heat. Trying to get rid of it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He wants to throw here on second down. Lost one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shot?
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking downfield, it's Snyder. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. It's complete on the right side. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Handoff to the single running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run the counter. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down UMass. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He's looking for an open man on second down. And they got him for the sack.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They were able to get a field goal on board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off to the 26. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. To the air, it's Pumachan. Fires to the big fella.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Finds his target down the middle. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They'll give it to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They feed him again. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. UMass will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. The give from the gun. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Back to pass, it's Snyder. Quickly complete. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Throws to the wideout. Holds it in.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
after that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to see.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. To the air, it's Pumachan coming after him.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on for to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. On 1st down, here comes this offense. The RPO, it's complete. At the 35, he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one deep. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Reese. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. They're trying to get to him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one splits the uprights. And now they regain the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Purdue is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 24 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He's got it. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. the play fake. Now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's John. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll run play action. Takes the easy one to the back. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. With the catch, it's Gibson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the blitz gets to him just like that.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll heave it deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the ball will bounce it to 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Off play action on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And now on 2nd down for this offense. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Pumachan. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is ready to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Still running at the 40. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. UMass quickly back to the line.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Hester. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Back to throw. It's Pumachan. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill. DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce. You see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. Goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out, fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, UMass! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Give to the running back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's taking the shot and trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The UMass offense returns to the field. Dropping back, it's Pumachan. It's complete to the left. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. It's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.